Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Welcome to my blog today, my video chat, oh my goodness, YouTube channel today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, and I today am bringing you a project using products from our new annual catalogue. Not new annual catalogue, new mini catalogue. Gosh, I'm not thinking today. New mini catalogue, which was out yesterday, and which is stuffed full of beautiful products for crafting for Christmas. I can show you the inside now because we're beyond the release date. Loads and loads of lovely stuff in there. The PDF version is available on my blog in the sidebar on the right. If you would like a paper copy, just drop me a line and I'll pop one in the post to you. And I'm going to show you today how I've made this simple little card using my favourite set from the catalogue, which is Penguin Place. Love these little penguin guys. I think they're so sweet. And so we're just going to make this little card today, which is actually probably going to be a customer thank you card for my customers this month if I get round to making enough of them. Anyway, I'm going to use I've used Highland Heather for this one, but I'm going to use Mint Macaron for this one. I looked through my cardstock and thought I hardly ever use this colour, so I thought I'd break it out and use it. I've got a whole stash of it because I don't use it very often. I'm going to start by making my card blank, which actually is a little bit different to normal. It's 12.5 I'm going to cut it at. This is equivalent to almost equivalent to the size of our note cards. So I'm doing it slightly smaller than I would normally do a card, but I don't think there's any harm in mixing it up a bit. And then I'm going to take the arm out and I'm going to cut it at 18. So 12.5 by 18. And then I'm going to bring this back in and score at 9. There we go. And that is my card blank. Now I've been using this trimmer all day long and it's been cutting absolutely fine. As soon as I come on camera, I get a feathery edge. Just going to trim those bits off. I did contemplate changing the blade because last time I was on camera I got that, but I've been using it every day ever since and it's been absolutely fine. As soon as I come back on camera, it does it again. I really should change the blade though, because obviously it's not 100%. Let me just find my burnisher, my bone folder. Right, so we've burnished the card there. What we're then going to do is going to bring in this little snowflake flurry stamp from the stamp set here, and a bit of Versamark, and we're just going to stamp a border all the way round just to add a bit of interest to the background. Sometimes Versamark doesn't show up very much if you're using one of the lighter colours, but on this it's fine. It's got as much colour as I want, just so give yourself colour. You get a slightly different effect if you use the Mint Macaron stamp pad, but equally nice, and it would equally coordinate, so not a problem. There we go. Just all the way around. Our panel is going to cover up most of the inside of this, so we don't need to worry about the inside. I will just lay it on in a minute just to check that there isn't any more that I need to do. So there. Just stamp all the way around, and here's my panel, which measures 7.5 by 10. So my card blank measures 9 by 12.5. My panel measures 7.5 by 10.5, and you can see it's going to cover up most of the rest of that, so I don't need to worry. Right, what else do we need? Oh, I've put my balloon away. I thought I could put that away and forgot that I needed it. Let's find a block for that. There we are. Okay, so where's my card gone to show you? Here it is. Okay. Right, so now I showed you how to make this little penguin guy yesterday on my video, so if you didn't catch it, go back to yesterday's video and have a little look, because I'm not going to make it today. I've got one already made, and he's going to be positioned about, let's take the card away, he's going to be positioned about there, like so. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my balloon so that I get the balloon in the place that I want it. And I'm going to stamp that. I'm going to match in the colour of the cardstock and do this in Mint Macaron. Don't think I've ever used this stamp pad before. It's really not a colour that I use an awful lot. Right, so I'm going to go up from his little wing and just stamp that. It's not quite centre of my cardstock. There we go. Probably a little bit further over than I would have wanted it, but that's okay. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my little penguin there, but I'm going to take a post-it note and I'm going to put it so where I think I want the tail of the ribbon to go, I'm going to put, and then I'll move him out of the way. So now that I know that the tail of the string of the balloon is not going to be too long. So I'm just going to position that there. Sorry if my head's in the way, just need to make sure that's in the right place. And then just there. There we go. And now that will not have stamped further down where I didn't want it showing. Now I'm going to take some dimensionals. Find my tweezers, there we go, and pop some dimensionals on the back of him. Like so. And then I can place him on my card. You can see this is a very quick and easy little card, but as I've said before, my customer thank yous, because I now have quite a nice little complement of customers, it does need to be something quite quick, because otherwise I wouldn't have time to spend all month making my customer thank you cards. And I do love to spoil my customers because they're so important to me. Right, so that's going there. And then we've just got this little message, thanks, lots of thanks, which again is from the same stamp set, and I love this little lettering and the little tiny messages, really lovely. Put that there, and there we are. Now all I've got to do is to glue my panel to my card blank, and we'll have two lovely cards there. So that's 2 of my customer thank you cards made, only about another 20 to go. I think I could be in for a nice I do love having an afternoon where I just make my customer gifts and customer thank yous and sit and watch movies on my iPad in my craft room, so I catch up with all the movies that I want to see. So just a bit of Tombow. That was my fine tip glue dispenser, but it's got Tombow in it. Can't remember whether I watered it down very slightly to go through the fine tip applicator. Probably not. I have done in the past. I don't think I've done it recently. There we go. There are our cards. Very, very quick and easy little project today. Hope you've liked seeing that. If you're one of my customers, you might be looking forward to getting one of those cards later in the month. Hoping to get them sent out pretty quickly this month. I am trying to get a bit more organised. Sometimes they're quite late, but this month I'm hoping to be a bit more on time. Just waiting for the order to come in with the product gifts in. Anyway, that's it from me today. Thank you for watching. If anything you want to buy, it's all now for sale. If you spend £45, you can choose a free item from the Celebration catalogue. Both catalogues and brochures are on the right hand side of my blog as PDFs, or if you'd like real copies, just drop me a line and I'll put them in the post to you. Thanks so much for watching today. Hope you've enjoyed that sweet little project, and I'll be back with more penguin fun very soon. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.